Echoes DLC, little mini-series. We played through all of the DLC in an LP-style format with that little bit of blind factor. Today we're going to be finishing and doing the second part of the Cipher Companions Pack. Last time we did the Cipher Legends 1, which included Emma and Lando/Randall. And today we're going to be taking on Cipher Legends 2, which contains Shade and Yuzu, two other Cipher exclusive original characters. Well, I guess they're not exclusive anymore. But Nintendo's little flavor text here says, a dark shadow closes in on two women traveling across Valentia. New allies join the fray on an existing battle map. In the reward is two new characters, and it just says content battle map, no difficulty, so I'm assuming it's going to be fairly easy in similar vein to the first map. But we'll find out, won't we? Oh joy, I love loading screens. Loading screens are the best. Alright, so Cipher Legends 2. And I will be using the other two Cipher characters in here just for fun too. Why not?
I don't think they've been this way either. Just how far could they have gone?
161. 162.
This isn't like Emma. I know she can be a scatterbrain, but she's never gotten this lost. She'll be fine so long as Randall's with her, but it's still been days. I'm starting to get really worried.
166. 167.
Do you think she's getting enough to eat? Does she know to boil the water here before drinking it?
170. 171.
There are just so many things that...
173. 174. 175. 176. 177.
Would you please stop that?
Huh? What's gotten into you, Shade? Why do you bellow at me so?
If you were listening, instead of doing practice swings, you'd know!
Ah, I see. Pray forgive me. I can ill afford to neglect my training, but I'll endeavor to listen more closely.
Just keep an eye out for the others. You do care about them, right?
Aye, of course. Yet you must admit, what happened was rather droll. Why was Emma picking oranges from that tree in the first place? She elsewise never would have stumbled upon that beehive, nor panicked and fell from the tree onto poor Sir Randall below. Which means she wouldn't have spooked his horse and caused all three to bolt. There's a moral here. Orange is something lost forever.
This is not funny. They could be in serious trouble.
You overreact. Every journey has its bumps and rough patches. This is but one of those. Now do stop making yourself sick with worry.
But we can't continue traveling without them. Our funds are nearly gone, and our food is utterly exhausted. My hair is in tangles from sleeping on the ground, and just make it stop already!
Oh dear. Here we go. Cease your wailing. If you desire food, I have some to spare.
What is this? A dumpling?
A ration ball. My family produces them in great numbers during times of war. I was saving this one for my own need, but you are welcome to it.
Oh, gimme. This is... Yuzu, it's indescribably horrid. How could you possibly suggest that anyone attempt to eat this?
The taste may be a touch acquired, but my kin finds them most palatable.
You are not making me feel any better. Just go back to your swinging. Leave me alone.
I'd no idea it would upset her so. Yet the ration ball will give her strength. I've no doubt she'll be back for more. As for me, I've more mock enemies to lay low. 178. 179. 180. 181. 4,997. 4,998. 4,999. 5,000. Aye, Now there's a sweat well earned. But enough training for today. Why has Shade not returned? Even her sulks sputter out after this long a time. Perhaps I'll go look for... Yuzu. Oh, there you are. Where have you been? Shade? Is aught amiss?
Yuzu. Yuzu. I'm going to kill you.
Sounds!
Interesting. I like that they touched on, like, I guess the reason why they're split up. Emma and Lando in the first map, and then Shade and Yuzu here. Yuzu is one of the newer original characters. Emma and Shade were the originals. They were like the tutorial characters. So I knew what, kind of personality they were going to give Shade. I wasn't sure what was going to go down with Yuzu there. But I like it. Her facial expressions are pretty interesting too. But Shade is possessed or something, I don't know. She's a saint though, which is pretty interesting. And then Yuzu is a priestess. But I have Randall and Emma here. And I'm gonna be grossly overpowered because I am doing this in post-game. As you can see, there are overclasses everywhere. So...
Ho there, warrior. My name is Yuzu, and I cry your aid. My companions and I have been traveling from continent to continent. But 2 of them are now lost, and the 3rd yonder is in a poor state. I fear she has been seized by some strange madness.
Die, die, die. I will kill all of you.
Something most unnatural has possessed her. Yet if we assault Shade, we might convince the fell spirit to let her be. I would do the deed myself, but I lack restraint and might end up killing her. I need your aid in this. You must hurt her, yet not too greatly. Will you do it? Thank you, and thank you again, warrior. I knew you would agree at once. In return, I shall do what I may to keep other adversaries at bay. I can protect you while you see the task through.
Okay. Interesting. Attack Shade, but don't kill her. Doable with the Royal Sword. Has that one, the don't leave HP at 1 or something. I think Subdue. Yeah, we use Subdue, it won't kill her. As long as she doesn't move, but in similar fashion as I went over Emma and Shade as we started the map, let's go ahead, or Emma and Randall as we started the map, we will go over Yuzu and Shade, starting with Yuzu here. She comes with a special sword, the Warrior's Sword. And the Warrior's Sword does not, I believe it does not have a combat art. No, it does. She just does not have it. Okay, so the Warrior's Sword has Armor Disruptor. It costs 10 HP to use. Wait, no. No, it's 15 skill points. SP. I don't actually know what that means. It's on Serenus Forest's chart. I actually have no idea what SP is. Is that... Yeah, I have no idea. But it costs 5 HP to use. It's plus 4 might to a Warrior Sword here, and plus 30 hit. On top of the, the 6 might, 80 hit, 20 crit. It already also has 2 weight. And the Armor Disruptor skill adds plus 10 crit and deals effective damage versus armored enemies. So like an Armor Slayer plus extra crit built in. As for Yuzu herself, as a priestess. Her gross, very, very solid. All the DLC characters are really, really good. And Yuzu is no exception with that 60 skills, 60 speed, 55 attack. With being a priestess, of course, she has a bit lower on the defensive sides, but 30 defense ain't too terrible. A lot of characters in this game have 30 defense, and they can make do just fine. And she has a 2% res, which is negligible. And then 40 HP, you know, kind of going hand in hand with that low defense, but that base 16 speed is pretty solid on top of, you know, 60% speed growth. Kind of crazy. And she, along with Shade, which we'll get to in a minute, do have special spell lists. So Yuzu as a mage, which is the class she's under right now, is priestess. She starts off with fire. At level 5 priestess, she would get Sagittae, so that's level 5 promotion. And then on promotion level 1, she would get recover, which she should also have. But because we recruit her, I don't know if you're gonna have to level her up a bit to get the other two. I don't know how it's gonna work. And then, of course, if you villager fork her into a cleric, she would just get the generic stuff there. But that is Yuzu. I like it. I like it. And then if we come down here and look at Shade. So Shade is a saint, which is odd considering she's portrayed as the sultry dark mage, sultry sorceress type character in all of her art. But they made her a saint, but gave her this black dress, which is pretty awesome. I gotta admit, the color scheme is really, really cool. As for her growths, she's fairly balanced. Mainly, she's kind of reminds me of Jenny, where she's not necessarily too speedy. I mean, she has 40 speed, which is workable in this game. 45 defense, so actually like a bulky saint, which is kind of nice. But 45 attack, so she gets HP, attack, and defense. Speed is there, skill and luck a bit on the low side, and then res 4%. But that is Shade. As for her spells, she starts off with Nosferatu, and of course on Saint level 1 she gets Silence, and then Saint level 5 she gets Freeze. Saint level 10 she gets Rescue. She apparently also starts off with Physic. They're not in order, so. And then Saint level 7 she gets Seraphim. So, in terms of offensive attacks, all she really has going for her is Seraphim and Nosferatu, which isn't terrible. Seraphim is actually really solid. But Freeze, Silence, Rescue, and Physic are all pretty solid options. I don't know that I've used anyone that has access to Freeze. I know there are other people in the game that do, but I have not used them. And Silence can be very helpful, so that is Shade. We're just gonna make sure we don't kill her. I actually landed that.
All right.
I'm
I'll handle it.
fairly surprised I landed that.
Just leave it to me.
Okay, so main thing is let me put the sword on right here, right now, so I don't end up accidentally killing her. Swap to the royal sword.
Age before beauty.
Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, there's dialogue for this if you bring them. Okay, well, let's get that going. Let's see what Emma and Yuzu have to say.
Yuzu! Oh, I missed you so much! I thought I'd never see you again.
Emma, do you fare well?
Never been better. But what happened to Shade? She doesn't seem to be herself.
Some ill thing controls her. I know not what. But I wager we can dispel it if we trade blows with her. If we must nearly kill her to keep her alive, then so be it.
Well, so long as we don't actually kill her, I suppose it's all right.
Hey there, Yuzu.
Sir Randall, it does my heart well to see you safe.
Safe enough. You been keeping out of trouble?
I have. But Shade...
Right, the shrieking, hissing. I'd asked what I missed, but... let's go knock some sense into her, and then you can catch me up.
Much appreciated. Ready when you are.
Oh, I'm always ready.
Let us proceed.
All right. Well,
I can handle this.
start heading out here. Yeah, like the levels. Let me get that out of here. The levels, you could definitely do this very, very early on in the game. So
Watch me go.
I would even say, like, considering her stats, yeah, she's promoted, but you can probably do this in Act 1 if you wanted and still be fine. Alright, which is doing something. That one actually hit me. Alright. I am curious if...
I shall stay close. If enemies approach, they'll need deal with my blade.
They need deal with my blade. Proceeds to miss. I'm curious to know if Randall, when he kills... Oh wait, he has Subdue.
You will all die at my hands.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any special dialogue. I wasn't sure if there was going to be any dialogue for starting the fight with Randall. Or Emma, for that sake.
I think she's starting to come to her senses. Now is our chance.
Chance for what? Am I supposed to attack her again? Is that what you mean? Now is our chance? Like... I don't quite understand. Let's come over here. Take that witch down. We actually got a level here? I must have been a 99 or something. Oh, and then Alm can just straight up talk to her. Okay. Okay.
Shade, please! You must fight!
Kill you. Every one of you will die.
Not worse. So I fear I must shock her senses. It's the only option left. Pray forgive me, Shade, but I must insist that you eat this!
Gross. Hey, why did you make me eat that?
I thought a ration ball might bring you to your senses. Respect the ration ball.
Actually, wait. Where am I? And how did I get here?
We can speak on it later. For now, you must get to safety.
I don't know what is going on. All right.
From downtown, throwing something at her. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Also, kind of disappointing, it looked like Randall and Emma had their own map. This is just a rehash of the same graveyard map that's used multiple times throughout the game. But it is what it is. Now, I don't have anything to fear. You have 7 defense, you got 8 defense. I'm hoping... Oh, you could actually hit someone. I'm hoping that they're not about to get just pieced up with all these reinforcements right here. Okay. No damage has been done to him. Oh, spoke too soon. Another level here. Crazy. Alright. Thanks, Saber. Taking like no damage, it's fine. She's running away. So we should be able to just wrap it all up right here. Finish you off. Oh, wait.
Wow, that was amazing.
I want to know...
Age before beauty.
Nope. They cannot. So we could talk to Yuzu, but we couldn't talk to Shade with Emma and Randall. Okay. Okay, that's why I turn-wheeled there.
So strong.
Really wanted
Just
to know.
leave it to me.
Okay,
let's
well,
go.
because I will forget to do so later on. Give me that back.
You're not bad. All right, I'll handle this.
And then...
Stand back.
There we go. Okay.
The enemy is no more. But who were they?
So that completes the map.
We secured this
It's a
victory
very easy
together.
map. I would imagine, just based on the stats, you could easily do this in Act 1.
Alm, I presume. I thank you for coming to our aid, good sir.
Don't forget about us.
Looks like we brought the whole band back together.
Agreed, though it seems you were busy dealing with your own troubles.
Before we were separated, the four of us were traveling together.
So it seems I must thank you on behalf of my friends as well.
Hello there. My name is Shade. Thank you for rescuing me from that whole demonic possession thing. It's all just so mortifying.
Whatever came over you?
I can't say for certain, but I remember being attacked out of nowhere. They used some sort of arcane art to put me to sleep, and after that... I wonder if I was to be their quarry.
Who is they?
It's just a rumor, but there's apparently an arcanist collecting blood sacrifices. This foul being hunts only beautiful maidens, or so the story goes. These maidens are then offered up to terrors in exchange for long life.
Then we made war upon the arcanist's underlings? If they were hunting maidens, it explains why they readily engaged me.
Wait, does that mean we're beautiful? Should we be flattered? Ugh, I don't know how to feel.
But did they not make you an underling instead of taking you back?
Did you say something?
Not worth repeating, it seems. What matters is that Shade is safe. Sir Alm, I thank you. If I may be so bold as to ask a favor, might you permit Shade and myself to join your ranks? We would like to repay you in what little way we can.
Yes, but it's not all altruistic niceties. We'd gain from the arrangement as well. We've been traveling from land to land, but yours is still foreign to us. And we lack the funds, the basic knowledge to make it on our own.
As fighters, you will not find us wanting, if I may be so bold. So then, what say you? Excellent, thank you.
I know we'll all get along swimmingly.
I'm so glad we're together again.
Feels like the start of something new.
I hope you two have been on your best behavior with our new benefactors. Because I won't tolerate any tomfoolery now that I'm here.
We have an exciting road ahead. Shall we be on our way?
It's really cool that if you already have Emma and Lando or Randall with you when you do this, and I'm assuming it works the other way around too, that they interact and they recognize that, hey, you already saved our friends. But similar to how I handled the new weapons, there's only one new weapon here because Shade is a priestess. She doesn't get anything. Oh, they're not sitting here? Okay. Are they in the square by chance? So I do want to showcase their dialogue there, so I'll go find them in the overworld. But, real fast,
Welcome!
if we try to forge Yuzu's sword... where is it? Warrior sword, so it costs 220 silver and 2 gold marks to fully max it out. And whenever it's fully upgraded, it has 10 might, 100 hit, same crit and same weight. So not all too bad, especially with the crit increase. weapon art, on top of it being an armor slayer. Probably better options, of course. Like a brave sword is probably just overall better, but cool all the same. Now,
thanks.
in a similar fashion to Lando and Emma, Yuzu and Shade share a support. They all have passive supports together, but there is no written support between like Shade and Emma or Yuzu and Randall. But here is Yuzu. I'll have to find Shade somewhere else, but let's see what they have to say whenever you find them in just towns and dungeons.
Ho, friend. Well met. Have you been keeping up with your training? The journey you are on will require firmness of both body and mind. In truth, I seek a sparring partner, so perhaps we could aid each other. It wouldn't do to discover our muscles have gone flabby in our hour of need. Many among you seem to be gifted fighters. I would welcome the chance to test myself against any of their ranks.
Hello there. Come for a chat? I believe I owe you for extricating me from that embarrassing situation. The Arcanist who attacked me must have been one of the Duma faithful. But only a true fiend would kidnap beautiful young maidens. If you ever face those louts, put me in your ranks and I'll teach them. They have it coming for the indignities they visited upon me.
Alright, so that's pretty much everything. I will showcase the support at the end here, but I would like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said multiple times, very easy DLC, but it's really cool to get these characters. But I believe when it comes to DLC videos that are left, all that is left from me is the Rise of the Deliverance Pack, which is all, like, prequel stuff. So a bunch of backstory, which I'm looking forward to. I just really wanted to do these. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you enjoy this support. See you guys later.
Hello, Yuzu. What are you up to?
Ah, Shade. I was taking the herbs and grains I've gathered and rolling them up.
Ugh, please, don't tell me.
I'm crafting more ration balls.
But why? Who eats those things? I'm certainly not eating them.
This recipe has been passed down my family tree for generations.
I'm not disputing your recipe. I'm just saying it tastes like the end of a horse.
The ration ball contains 100% of one's daily nutritional needs.
100% of which you will immediately want to throw up.
Fie! Have you no respect at all?
Look, I know your magic ration balls saved my life, and I'm grateful. But why not try to improve them? Maybe make them taste better?
And change my ancestors' hollowed recipe? I could never. I've no right to alter that which has for generations survived.
You are so stubborn. Just think about this for a second, Yuzu, please. Whichever of your ancestors came up with it had to start from scratch, right? Which means the ration ball is someone's creation. Maybe it's that spirit of creativity your ancestors really wanted to hand down.
By the gods, you may be right. The scales have fallen from my eyes. I shall improve the ration ball and pass it on to my scions. Ho there, ancient recipe! You're mine now! Have at you!
There we go. But just remember, the point is to make it taste better.
Shade, pray, did you relish the super ration ball I gave you?
Relish? No, I wouldn't say that at all. It was bad, Yuzu. Super bad.
Do you mean bad as in good or bad as in bad?
Bad, as in almost shocking in its terribleness.
Fie! Whatever did I do wrong?
It's like you took a regular ration ball and drenched it in some caustic brine. Dare I ask about the secret sauce?
I used the oranges that grow around here. Lots and lots of oranges.
Bad idea.
Why is that?
Well, okay, it's not a terrible idea, at least not on its face. And the sourness does counter some of the ration ball's other, qualities. But you need to strike a better balance. I suppose the original recipe was well thought out in that regard.
I give up.
Oh, stop. Oranges have other benefits, you know. They're good for the skin. And yes, I know I said it was a bad idea, but let me revise that to a good idea which was poorly executed.
Oh, do you mean it?
Yes, just maybe use the oranges for something else. Like, instead of eating them, slice them up and make a face pack.
A face pack? What is that?
It's a beauty treatment I picked up in a country I once visited. You take fruit or vegetable slices and put them on your face. They clear up blemishes on the skin and make it more supple.
Fie, it sounds like witchcraft. Does it work?
It works very well, thank you. If you've never tried it, I could make you one.
Nay, I've no need for vanity so long as I have my sword.
You see, it's that stubbornness that keeps you from making a good recipe.
It is not.
We are going to make face packs together. End of story. Got it?
Oh, very well, but only because you demanded of me. Shade? Shade! I experimented with the face pack we assembled together. I must say, its boons are undeniable.
I'm glad you like it. It does do wonders for the skin.
I wouldn't know about that. I speak of its other benefits.
Its other benefits.
The coolness of the oranges against my face transported me. When I closed my eyes, I at once felt both more calm and aware. It's as though the oranges vaulted me into some manner of meditative state.
Well, I suppose they do feel nice. But the important thing is that you liked it.
The potential is staggering. The whole army must know of this. We shall all ride into our next battle wearing packs of produce.
Bad idea.
Again?
The point is to let the nutrients in the oranges seep into your skin. It won't work if you're running around trying to kill people.
Ah, yes, I see. But then what shall I do with all these oranges I purchased?
Wait, is that what's in that huge bag you're lugging around? Just how many did you buy anyway? Gods, there must be hundreds!
I may have become a bit overexcited at the possibilities.
That's for certain. You'll never use these up on your own.
Alas, what a waste.
Well, not necessarily. Give the bag here.
What will you do?
I'll squeeze the oranges for juice and use the peels to make jam.
What is jam?
Oh, your people don't have it. It's a preserve made by boiling fruit.
It sounds foul.
Oh no, it's quite good. Far better than a ration ball.
Must all your talk return to the subject of my ration balls? Well, I suppose learning to make this jam might teach me about flavor.
There you go. That's the kind of flexible thinking you need. Come with me and I'll teach you. Oh, but you have to do the peeling.
I shall lay the peels at your feet for the jam fodder they are.